Well, how are we doing out there? Happy Boxing Day. It's the day after Christmas Day. I think that's right, Boxing Day. Easy Tiger, the old dishwasher's talking to me. She doesn't like being paused. What we're going to do is turkey curry, because I've got lots of turkey left over from Christmas Day yesterday, and I've got to do a curry. It's got to be a turkey curry, hasn't it? We've got to use this turkey up. Another Boxing Day cracking meal would be turkey fried egg and chips with peas and pickle. Turkey and chips. You can't go wrong, can you? But we're going to do a curry. Going to get it in a curry, and I'm going to show you what I've got. So come and have a look at these ingredients. So obviously the main ingredient, the main meat going in is the turkey, and this is our leftovers. Look, now I didn't have a leg yesterday. There's 2 legs there. You can pick all the meat off them, and this is obviously the breast and all the rest of it. And all we've got left is a carcass. Now I'm going to put some peas in my curry. I'm going to get some healthy vegetables in me with some peas. Can't go wrong with peas in a curry. And I'm going to put an onion in there as well. I'm going to chop it up. I'll show you all that in a minute. But I'm going to fry it in a garlic and butter. And the curry choice of today is this one. And I know it's a cop out. Why aren't you grinding your own curry spices up and all that malarkey? Well, it's just too... I'm doing it like this. Because this is a cracking curry sauce. If you've never had this before, give it a whirl. I'll get it out and show you in a minute. Mayflower Chinese style extra hot curry sauce. Now forget about that extra hot. It's got a little bit of heat to it, but it's beautiful, it's tasty, and I like it. And there it is, look there. You can get this from B&M, Home Bargains, Heron, Farm Foods, all them sort of places. And there it is. I think we've just got enough. Look, so, of the mixture. It's a cracking, tried and tested curry sauce. So I'm just having a brew, and then I'm going to get these, get it all sort of put together. So I'm going to cut my onion up, and I'm going to show you as well. You might not know how to cut an onion up, and you might. So what I do, I cut through the middle like that, and then basically I cut that end off. Leave the root bit on. I always leave that on because it keeps it together. But I always cut that end bit off. Look, and then basically peel that. I'll spare you the peeling process. I think this onion's seen better days, but never mind. What I normally do is I chop it all down the sides, and then I cut it that way, and then I cut it that way. But I'm not doing it like that now. I'm just because I want to keep it all. I want the onion to stay whole. It's a bit added, this onion, isn't it? I think I'll get another onion. I think it's a bit off, that one. If you can hear laughing and giggling, it's my nippers. They're up. Above this kitchen is the bathroom, and the kids are in there. I'm going to take that end off this time. I know I said I don't normally, but because I'm cutting it differently, I don't want it finely chopped up. I want it kept sort of big and in clumps, because that's how I like my onion in my curry. Sort of nice and sort of, watch the old fingers as well. Quite a sharp knife that. They reckon it's best, if you're going to cut yourself on a sharp knife rather than a blunt knife. And I prefer not to cut myself at all, to be honest. So there's the onion. Now we've got garlic. I'm going to put 2 garlic cloves in, look. And if you don't know how to chop a garlic up, I'll show you. Might be teaching you to suck eggs. I always cut the ends off, look, like that. Cut them bits off. You tend to find that the skin sort of comes off when you do that a bit. And then obviously what you want to do with the garlic is just stick your knife on there like that. And then and then it comes off as well, look, you see. Don't try and pick it off. And when it's whole, if you just smash it, look, comes off. Et voila! And then obviously, I wish that would shut up. Please be quiet. I have paused the old dishwasher. And then I'm just going to finally sort of chop my garlic up. Watch the old fingers, the old pinkies. Just tuck them under when you do that. You won't get them chopped off then. So I'll just chop them, just keep them under. I'm no chef, by the way. You know, you'll be going, well, if you're not a chef, why are you telling us this? Well, I'm just showing you what I've learned off the television. It's so simple. Because I got a lovely comment yesterday. I did my Christmas Day dinner video, and I got a lovely comment from someone. It was a bit of a sad comment, but it was a poignant one, and it came from a chap, and he said, I've never ever done any cooking in my life until my wife had a stroke, and he's been cooking, and he's learned how to cook. So I wished him all the best, and I wished his wife a speedy recovery. It was a poignant one, and it makes you think, doesn't it? So, you know, there's people out there who don't know how to cook, you know, and I know it's just chopping a bit of garlic up, but it all helps, doesn't it? Right, the peas are going to go in frozen. They're just going to go in frozen like that. And now what I'll need to do now, I'm going to chop me turkey up, but I'm going to take all the skin off and all the nasty bits. So basically I've took all the skin off, and all I'm going to do is just chop it up. I don't want it sort of finely chopped up, I just want it roughly sort of cut up like that, the meat. So we have some big chunks of turkey in there, you know, because it's going to feed us all. It'll feed us all, this like, aye. Look at that. Oh, I've got to just try a bit, like, you know. It is a dry old bird, the old turkey, mind, isn't it? You know, it does dry out. But it won't. Oh, lovely. Beautiful. Beautiful, Bernard. Got the old butter, look. And the coffee's going cold. I'm going to have to stick it in the old microwave to give it a zapping, warm it up. Right, let's make our way over to the lovely cooking area I've just cleaned up. What I'm going to do now, I've just put a knob of butter in there, look. I'm going to turn this on, and I'm just going to melt when it comes on. Yeah, that's on. So I'm just going to melt that. I'm going to have it on a medium heat. I'm going to melt the butter, and I'm going to stick the onion in and the garlic, and then I'm going to sort of fry them off in there. I'm going to put my onion in now. My butter's nearly melted, so I'm going to put them in. I'm going to put my garlic in after, because I want these to cook down a bit first. Like that, I'll show you. So that's what I'm doing. Now I'm going to give them a salt in now. I like to add bits of salt as I go along. So I'm going to give them a salt in now, because the salt might bring that water out of that onion. Please let me know if you're a trained chef. Please let me know, you know, give us some tips if you're out there. What I've got here, I'm going to do my curry sauce. Basically, you just put cold water in there, and then I'm going to put my powder in there, my curry sauce powder, and just have it on a medium sort of low heat to sort of warm up very slowly. So I've just turned it on, it's only on low. Put all my curry powder in there. Oh, I can smell it. And my taste is not 100% yet, and I'm hoping this curry will, you know, can't go wrong when you're a bit under weather. Can't go wrong with a curry, can you? Look at that. Oh yeah, beautiful. And all I do with that is just sort of whisk it in. I want quite a lot of curry sauce, you see. I don't want it too thick, and I'm just going to sort of whisk that in and get that curry powder getting to know that water. So easy. I know it's cheating, but we want simplicity here. We don't want to be. We want simplicity. Well, that's what I want in my life anyway. So I'm going to put my garlic in now. That's gone in. And now my turkey's going in. I don't want that garlic to burn, so I'm putting my turkey in now. It'll sort of bring the temperature down a bit. And it'll mix in with the butter, and it'll all get together nicely. Oh, it's so I can now smell good garlic. Oh, that is really good. That smell. All right, hang on a minute. I need to give it a good stir. Oh, I wish you could smell this. I'm going to put some pepper in as well. I like a bit of pepper in it as well, just to actually add a bit more extra. Oh yeah, I can smell that. I'm so glad my taste and smell are coming back. Have a look in there. I wish you could smell that. It's beautiful. It really does smell beautiful. And I'll give this a stir. It's only on the low heat, and it will thicken up. I don't want it to, you know, go too quick. Right. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to let that warm up for a couple of minutes and we'll put my peas in. Right, let's get me some peas in. Get some peas in, not too many, that'll do. Don't want to go mad with them. And now it will bring the heat down now, so I'm going to give it another stir. Let it start warming up again. Oh, it smells great, it really does. I'm tempted to put another garlic clove in there, you know. I'm glad we all love garlic, great garlic. Keeps the old vampires away. You could even put mushrooms in as well if you had them. And I've just been looking in the fridge and can't find any, unfortunately. I'd like to keep the mushrooms. If I did put them in there, I'd keep the mushrooms sort of pretty much whole. I'd probably cut them in half and I would have fried them up in the butter and the onion beforehand with the garlic. I'm going to give it another little salt in, just a little bit as I go, sort of layer it up. Because there's obviously the seasoning in the curry sauce, but you know, I do like my salt. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and maybe consider subscribing to the channel. And let me know your sort of Boxing Day meal. I'd be interested. Do you do a curry? You can do, you do bubble and squeak as well. I did that last year, I think, after Christmas, with the Christmas leftovers, all the veg and stuff. I did a bubble and squeak. But I'm doing a curry this year. Right, I'm gonna get back to this now. I don't know if you can see the steam coming off that, but it's getting, when I get like a bubble in it, when it starts bubbling, sort of what I'll do, I'll transfer it into here, and then I'll let that simmer away for a good 15-20 minutes. So I'm gonna transfer that in there now. Oh, wow. Take that off there. I'm going to put it on a smaller one. Turn it down, turn that off. I'm going to give that a stir now. I've got the heat on real low. And all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put the lid on. It's on real low. I'm just going to let that simmer now. I'm going to let it simmer away for only about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. That's all on a really low gas flame. And then you've got a lovely meal, a lovely curry in under half an hour. You could stick some chips in the air fryer or some rice as well, and half and half, chips and curry. You know, you can buy them prawn crackers in a bag, can't you? Absolutely spot on. So I'll bring you back when I'm going to dish it up. I'm going to have mine with a load of chips. I'm going to stick them in the air fryer. Yeah, chips. That's what I'm doing in mine. Chips are done. I'm not doing them too much because my nippers are going to have some as well. I'm just going to stick some salt on them now. My nippers have took half of them. So I'm going to get the curry on now. There's no nice, you know, I mean, it's just going to go on like, you know. Let's get that curry on there. Look at that. Oh, lovely. Right. These plates are huge, by the way. You know, that's an ample portion, trust me. There it is, look. I would have, ideally, I would have preferred another sort of pot of curry on the side, just to sort of slaver over all them chips that are on the side, look, you see. But never mind. The curry sauce has sort of disappeared, but let's just get into that. Let's try it all. With the peas and have a look at that. This will clear you out. No, all that's missing now is a few cans, a few beers. You know, Boxing Day beers, curry. I've got a few. Oh, I just dropped it again. I've got a. Oh, you have to be careful with that curry. It doesn't have to stay in the worktops. Oh, lovely. I'm really liking it. I can still taste it, which is good. You know, if you want to make it hotter, you can put some curry extra sort of hot curry powder in there if you wanted to. If you want it sweeter, maybe put a teaspoon of sugar in there. Like I say, you can have it with rice, you can have it with whatever you want, can't you? I like the old chips meat, like, I'll be honest. I'm going to mix all this up now. You won't want to see that. It won't be too pleasant for you. So I'll get all them chips coated in that curry sauce. So thanks for watching. Just something different. Leftovers, nothing goes to waste. Don't like to waste anything. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a lovely Christmas. And I'll catch you on the next video.